Okay, teapots. Good morning, good morning, good morning again. Now, this is a Resilient Jenkins update because Stephanie has been crashing out in the last 24 hours, making a lot of posts because she have a lot to say. So let's get into it. All right, so Stephanie took to her new Facebook and basically said she don't want minimalistic living for her kids. She want to be able to make money online and take her kids on trips to Disney. She want a nice 2-3 bedroom home. She want this, that, and the third. This is way different than what we was hearing from her when she first came onto the scene. Remember when she was pregnant, and they were living in the 1 bedroom apartment, and they were like moving the table out of the way because they were going to put the baby in the kitchen, had the baby sleeping in the kitchen. I know y'all remember this, right? Like by the oven and some shit. And they were like, yeah, when we move, we're not moving into a big place. We want a tiny home. We want to shove all of these kids that we are creating into a tiny home with me and my man. I know y'all remember this. I'm guessing she's changed her mind. Now she wants extravagant trips and in a luxury home, all without working and all without trying to have a positive name attached to her. Now, it's going to take some work to change her page from a negative page to a positive page. But one of those things is going to require her to go to work. Like that's period point blank. If she wants her page to become what she's crying about, I want y'all to support me and uplift me and do this, that, and the third. She's going to have to stop screaming, I don't want to work. Like it doesn't go hand in hand because she's shouting, I'm doing everything. I'm doing the most for my children. I'm doing the best I could do for my children. I know what's best on their mom. And it's moms every day that watch her content and are like, just go to work. Just go to work. Just go to work and just watch. Like, even if she had a part-time job, nobody would care. Even if she had a part-time job, she would get so many more donations. She would get so much more support and care and love because people would see that she's actually trying to change her situation. She keeps shouting, oh, our situation ain't got nothing to do with income. Okay, so she's letting us know she got money. And she's talking about Disney trips, but the kids still have not gone to Urban Air. You want us to believe that you want to save and take your kids to Disney, or you want to be able to just afford to just jump up and go to Disney. You're telling us now that you have money and you still have yet to jump up and take them to Urban Air. And that don't cost nowhere near Disney. Stop bullshitting, bro. She decided last night to attack people that work. Like, oh, where's y'all? Well, when did y'all get so disconnected from nature? Huh? Starts complaining and like saying things, making excuses, making it seem like this is only happening to her, like this is just her issue, like I'm going against the grain. I'm going against what society wants me to do. Y'all want me to work so bad, but like no, I care for my children. I'm doing the most that I can do for my children by not going to work. Okay. She then says, y'all just okay with the fact that inflation has risen to the point that makes it nearly impossible for larger families to not have both parents working. Why would both parents not want to be working? Yes, it is moms out here that don't work, but their families can support that. Like their man can support that. She says, Drew's working 2 jobs. Y'all are still in the motel. So like you shouldn't, like you don't get that luxury to be a stay-at-home mom. You don't have a home. Like, do you understand why we think that it's crazy? And it's not just larger families. Hello, single mom, 2 kids. I have to go to work. I would love to sit at home on the internet like you. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't love to do it. That shit would feel weird. If I was going to be at home, I better be like a behind the desk job, something, anything. This, what you're doing? No. And nobody should be supporting this. It's literally neglect. And I know that you keep saying that it's not, but it is. Nobody's buying this. Oh, I'm doing better than everyone else because I am staying at home and taking care of my children, even though we're all in one room in a motel and they're not happy. You're sacrificing your kids' happiness for what? To prove a point to who? Who are you proving anything to? Going on Disney trips and y'all in a motel? Who's gonna support that? No one should. Priorities are wrong. Y'all should be doing everything that y'all can do to get out of that situation. And working isn't just about the income. It's showing that you have proof of income. It's showing that you have a job. More places will be willing to accept y'all. More landlords will be willing to take y'all in, knowing that both of the parents are stable, functioning members of society. They both working. You want to build your credit. Hey, you know there's one way to build your credit. When you get a job, you get something called a check, right? And then you can take that check and start paying off your debts. And you're getting checks now, and you could do that now with that same money. It doesn't matter where the money comes from. What are you doing? Now, my credit score has dropped a little bit. Please don't make me do this. Like, I'm going to do it for myself, but please do not make me start this journey to show you that it can be done, because you already know that I'm going to do it before you, bruh. I'm already doing these things before you. But the fact that you said you want to take your kids to Disney really pissed me off, because when I came on the scene doing Resilient Jenkins content, that's one of the things that I said that I was going to do. And I've never wavered on that. Now all of a sudden you want to switch up everything that you want. You still don't want to work. You're still not working hard, but you feel like you deserve to stay home, earn money, doing absolutely nothing, be high as a kite on here. And now you're talking about you don't want minimalistic living. Well, what happened to wanting a tiny home? What happened to the things that you came on here saying? That shit is weird. And if anybody gonna sit here and support her going to Disney before getting her kids out of a motel room, before even taking her kids to Urban Air, they've been waiting to go to Urban Air for a whole year and some change. Girl, stop it. But I think I'm finna start my credit repair journey. I'm finna repair my credit, because it don't take this long and it's not that hard. Maybe it is hard. I don't know. But I'm finna do it because it can be done. Sorry, y'all. She really got me irritated this morning. But anyway, that's my Resilient Jenkins update for today. Stephanie just spewing a lot of BS and just using more excuses as to why she ain't gonna work, and still try to tie that into saying that she care about her kids more than we do because we go to work. You sound sick. Anyway, smooches.